Monday, which means it's time for another video. If I sound a little off, I'm actually dealing with a pretty nasty sinus infection. I wouldn't say I feel great. I'm very exhausted. I did not get good sleep. As I'm recording this is actually a Saturday, Friday night into Saturday, I did not get good sleep, and I'm very congested. So, but I figured I'd watch this movie as soon as possible because I was going to do it last week, or review on it last week, but I actually did a review on Thanksgiving, and that is Burial Ground. I've had this Blu-ray for the longest time, probably not about like a year. I got this from Severin, obviously you can see from Severin. This is the slipcover, very weird slipcover, might I add. It says this came out in 1980, but I'm also reading like 1981, and I know in America a lot of the Italian movies were released years later, but this is a pretty solid movie. It drug a little bit at times, but once the zombies are on the screen, they kind of stay on the screen, and they're not just typical zombies. Yes, they are slow as molasses, super slow, but they have like weapons. There's a scene where the maid in this villa mansion place, she gets decapitated by a scythe, which is an interesting choice of weapon. Where they found a scythe, I have no idea, but basically the gist of this movie is that this professor comes across this like tomb area and is filled with zombies, and the zombies end up coming out from the ground and killing people. And spoiler alert, nobody survives this movie that I know of. It's open-ended because it kind of just cuts away and there's like a text scroll thing. But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. One of the most notorious parts of this movie is the character of Michael. He's supposed to be playing this young kid, and it's obviously like a 30-something-year-old man. Obviously, he looks like he's height is stunted. Like he's not tall or anything like that. So why they did that, and there he is right there, but why they did that, I have no idea. But there is a scene in this movie, and I'm gonna spoil it because this movie's old. It's not new, but this is probably what this movie is most known for. There's a scene when Michael, he ends up becoming a zombie, and the mom for some reason is okay with this and lets him suck on her boob, like a baby does when they're being breastfed. And what he does next, he rips off a chunk of her boob. That is what this movie is probably most notorious for. Before I actually watched this movie in whole, I actually have seen that scene, so I knew about that scene. I was waiting for that scene, but that's pretty much all I knew about this movie before watching it. It's not bad. The zombies in this are not. It's funny because there's zombies with a lot of prosthetics, and then there's zombies with like hardly any prosthetics. It's like they didn't care about those zombies, but care about the other zombies. But yeah, the effects were all right. It's an 80s Italian horror movie, zombie movie. Like, it's gonna be cheesy. But that's really all I have to say about Burial Ground. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shortly after this review gets posted, I will be putting more movies on the poll, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys next Monday.